Is this connected? Because it doesn't look like.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Good morning from not so warm Florida. We had the luck of coldest temperatures in 16 years down here. I know it's nothing compared to back home, but it still feels cold when you're in Florida. So this morning we're taking on the nor'easters from Connecticut. Puck dumped in. Hudson in goal. Hudson covers. We had Fisher, Springer, Barth, and Lacoste and Gibbon to start. Fisher comes in to take the draw. Springer, one back to Gibbon. Gibbon tries to rim it around the boards. Can't get it out, puts his kid into the wall. Fisher comes away with that puck. Now the puck goes over to the close near corner. Springer's going to pick that up. Springer's going to take it around his own net. He stops, sends a pass up to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Fisher. Fisher gets to the red line and dumps it in deep. Barth goes in on the forecheck. Barth steals that puck. It bounces right out in front to Fish. Fish just couldn't get a piece of it before it went out. Barth gathers that puck. Barth still fighting. Sends it back to Ridgway. Ridgway able to hold the line. Fisher comes away with that. Miller now fighting. Puts his guy against the half wall. Now Nor'easters just dump the puck out of the zone. Miller picks it up in the neutral zone. Gets it out to Rouse. Rouse sends a pass up through the neutral zone. Nobody there, so the Nor'easters bring it back in. Ridgway has the puck. Ridgway gets it up to Flogger. Flogger can't get it in, but Miller comes in, sends a pass over to Pitcher. Pitcher intercepted, or I should say deflected by Blaine in the neutral zone. Blaine's going to pick that up from the pass from Pickering, chips it around his guy, gets it out to the neutral zone. Now Connecticut's going to throw it right back in. It's going to go down to the near corner. Pitcher comes back, picks that up. Pitcher brings it out of the zone, sends a cross-ice pass over for Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get it down low, able to do so, drops his stick, can't pick it up. Kaiser puts his guy into the wall. Now Berryman keeps that puck in. Stanley there as well. Stanley comes away with it, gets a stick lifted, puts a shot towards the goal, comes right out to Berryman. Berryman puts a shot in, goes wide, and that's going to go down for an icing. Stanley's going to take the draw with Berryman and Kaiser on the wings. Puck gets rimmed around. Given keeps that in, sends it down low to Kaiser. Kaiser sends it for Berryman right in front. Intercepted, and now the Nor'easters try to break it out. Comes out to the neutral zone, thrown in. Stanley's going to get to that puck first. Stanley goes in, shot wide of the goal. Now the Nor'easters bring it out again. Lacoste picks it up and throws it right back in below the goal line. Kaiser's going to get over to there. Miller hops on the ice now. The Nor'easters bring it down. Gibbon puts his kid into the wall, takes the puck away. Gibbon rims the puck up the boards. Loose puck right in front. Lacoste pushes his guy into the wall. Now cut to the middle. Good job by Miller. Now Hudson just paddles that puck to the wall. Kaiser sends a pass up for Berryman. Puck goes down into the corner. Berryman stops, looking for help. Berryman cycles down low. Miller had dropped his stick. Miller pushes his guy into the wall. Now JR jumping on the ice. Bielstein steals that puck. Now bounces off his stick and then gets sent right back down deep. Rouse goes back and picks it up. Rouse gets that puck taken away from him. Drops a stick in the meantime. Had 3 guys drop their sticks so far this morning. Good play by Miller to get that puck out of the zone. Puck rimmed off the boards. Ridgway steps up, fans on it. Now Bielstein tries to get it out of the zone. Bielstein and Miller get it up to JR. JR goes in, takes a shot, saved by their goalie. JR takes the puck down low onto the end boards. Fisher there as well now helping. Fisher steals that puck. Good step up by Bielstein as he puts his guy down. Now Nor'easters bring it in. Louis pushes his guy wide. Ridge cleans it up. Ridge passes out. Hits the skates of Fisher, and then it bounces right to the Nor'easters, who regroup in their own zone and then bring it back in. Bielstein fighting. Ridgway goes and picks the puck up behind the net. Centering pass, no one there. Fisher comes up. Fisher picks that puck up, cuts to the center. Fisher now cuts, sends a pass up to Barth. Barth hits Springer. Springer goes wide. Springer gets hooked, goes around the net looking for help, sends a pass straight over to Barth. Barth. Blaine keeps that puck in, takes a shot towards the net. Goalie makes the save. Fisher steals that. Out to Barth. Barth puts a shot right into the chest of the goalie. Pitcher Miller. Flogger on. Schrader Pickering still on. Face off, one back to Blaine. Blaine takes that down low. Gets it down into the corner below the goal line. Now Nor'easters take back over. Flogger steps up. Pickering keeps that puck in on the blue line and throws it right back down low. Puck gets by. Good play by Nor'easters. Pickering able to break that up enough to where they didn't have a clean shot. Now Miller comes through. Miller sends a cross-ice pass. Pickering catches off the stick of Flogger. Pass out to Blaine. Blaine back to Pickering. Pickering throws it right down low. Pitcher down low. Gets to that puck. Flogger there to help out now. Flogger comes away with it. Now he gets pinned into the far corner. Nor'easters come away with it. Pickering keeps that puck in at the blue line and sends a backhander on goal. Rimmed all the way around. Defense was making a change, so puck comes out of the zone and should get icing, and it is. 8:13 left here in this first period. Stanley wins the draw over to Berryman. Berryman gets it back to Given. Somebody's stick gets thrown way into the air. Berryman pins his guy. Kaiser hits Brock. Brock puts a shot on goal. Stanley to take the draw again. This time won by Connecticut. They're going to rim it around the end boards behind their own goal, picked up by their defenseman, rimmed back around to the other defenseman, now off the glass and out of the zone. Stanley on the forecheck. Pass behind from the Nor'easters, now D-to-D pass. Thrown in all the way around the boards. Given gets over to that, tries to get it out. Given just pushes his kid against the wall. Given's going to take a penalty. Holding. Both refs' arms went up at different times. We were concerned that they were going to have two separate penalties. Fisher just puts his guy down, or Miller, I'm sorry, on the face-off. Puck played around. Nor'easters control. Pass out to the point. Shot saved by Hudson. Blocker save. Nor'easters can't decide who wanted the puck. They had two guys fighting over it on the same team. Now it comes out to the point. Shot blocked by Miller. Miller and Fisher trying to fight to get that puck out. Still not out. Slap shot wide of the goal. D-to-D pass. Down low the puck goes. Ridgway reaches for it. Gets the puck chipped around a guy. Miller's going to pick it up and just send that all the way down the ice on goal. And they're going to have to go back and pick that up. Now Nor'easters are going to come through. Good poke check by Flogger. Flogger's going to go down and get that puck. 35 seconds left. He's just going to pin that puck against the wall and try to keep it there to kill some time off. Now it comes up the wall. Nor'easters come away with it. Nor'easters are going to bring it in onside. Taken around the net. Blaine pushes it out. Flogger grabs and sends it down the ice. 15 seconds left on the PK. Nor'easters are going to bring it through the neutral zone again. Now we're back to even. Blaine pushes his guy out of the zone. Dump back in. Pickering's going to pick that up. Pickering leaves it for Blaine. Blaine goes around his own net. Rims the puck all the way up the boards for Barth. Barth can't get that puck out, though. Now he sends it back to Blaine. Blaine shields that puck, sends a pass up for JR. Now up to Fisher. Fisher goes in, takes a shot. Blocker save by their goalie. Now the puck pops out to Given. Given just overplays it. And now it's going to go back the other way. Be careful, boys. Now take a hooking. Lacoste gets pinned against the end boards. Lacoste comes away with the puck, though, and now he's going to skate. Sends a pass up to Barth. Barth racing for that puck down into the zone. Fisher comes away with that puck. Fisher goes around the net. Plays it off the sidewall. Given puts it right back down. Fisher able to still control that puck. Slides it down to Springer. Springer cycles with Lacoste. Lacoste gets pinned against the wall, but Fisher's there to clean that up again. Fisher passes back. It's going to be a good play by Springer to get a stick on that. Now Given plays it up the wall to Barth. Barth plays it across the ice. Nobody there. Lacoste just takes the body and throws the guy out of the zone. Barth's going to pick it up. Barth sends it over to Fisher. Fisher sends it back across ice for Lacoste, too far in front of him, and it's going to get dumped right back down into Carshield's zone. Gibbon's going to get to that puck. Gibbon pushes it up the wall, out to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Barth. Barth stops, tries to play it back to Lacoste, but too far, and now it's going to go back out of the zone by the Nor'easters. Nor'easters throw it in, way behind, or way wide, goes behind the goal. Rowles rims it around the boards to Barth. Barth tries to seal it off. High deflection on the shot from the point. Rowles puts his guy into the wall. Stanley there as well. Down below the goal, the puck goes again. Now goes over to the near corner. Nor'easters still control. They go around the net, cycle back down low. Nor'easters have a lot of pressure. This centering pass kicked wide of the goal. Rowles gets to that puck. Now Barth's going to get over there. Barth just rims it around the boards. Not out, though, as their defenseman held it in. Noah gets to that puck first, pushes it back down low. Rowles is going to take a penalty for a hit from behind. And Carshield's going to go back to the penalty kill. Rowles had numbers. Wasn't much of a hit, but he had numbers and had to hold up a little bit there. So Nor'easters back to the penalty, power play, I should say. Out to the point. They walk the blue line. Flogger blocks that. Pickering throws it off the glass and out of the zone. Nor'easters regroup in their own zone, send a pass up to the blue line. Now they drop it on the wall. They're going to come through the neutral zone. Nor'easters set it up. Shot wide of the goal. Pickering's going to get to that. Our pitcher's going to get to that one. Pounds it off the sideboards and out. Nor'easters wind up in their own zone, come through. Puck goes down into the corner. Lane plays it around the wall, up to Pickering. Pitcher putting pressure on his guy. Now puck comes out to Pickering. Pickering's just going to send it all the way down the ice. 32 seconds left here on the penalty. Carshield makes a full line change. Fisher steals that puck. Fisher sends it over to Springer. Springer falls down. Now the puck goes in. Wide shot. Hudson makes the save. 12 seconds left on the penalty. Deflection wide of the goal. Nor'easters have it. 2 seconds left. Penalty ends. Louis is going to get back on the ice. Long shot. Another deflection wide. Heads up on the back of the net. Gibbon tries to push his guy down. Now Fisher defending down in the below the goal line. Fisher's going to come away with that puck, and he's going to skate. He has Springer with him. Springer goes wide. Barth jumps on the ice. Springer tries to leave it. Fisher picks it up. Fisher cuts to the center. Fisher takes a shot, deflecting off the stick. Now back down low to Springer. Jumped over Springer's stick. Gibbon pinches on the wall. Puck comes out. Nor'easters are going to try to play it through. Barth gets back and breaks that up. Now the puck comes back to Barth. Barth sends it up for Ben. Ben gets hit. 30 seconds left here in this period. Ben just throws it and rims it around. Barth gets to that puck. Now the Nor'easters take it away, and they're going to bring it out of the zone through the neutral zone. Lacoste picks it up. Lacoste plays it off the boards. Still in, not out. cycled down below the net. Ridgway putting pressure on his guy. Ridgway still with it. Ridgway pushes his guy off the puck, and that's going to do it for the period. So after 1, 0-0. All right, here goes. 15 minutes on the clock. Start of period number 2. We got Flogger, pitcher, Miller, Ridgway, Rowles. Puck won by Nor'easters. Nor'easters play it back to their D, go D to D. They misplay that, and they have to take it all the way around their own net. Miller gets over to that puck first, gets hung up. Now trying clearing attempt. Now Flogger had knocked it down, but it went too far. Nor'easters play it way in, goes on goal. Hudson plays that out to the wall, and now the puck gets sent back in. Over, cycled down low. Rowles picks it up, sends it off the end boards around. Miller's going to skate onto that. Miller chips it off the boards and out, but intercepted in the neutral zone and taken back into the Carshield zone. Ridgway's going to get to that puck first. Ridgway picks it up, sends a pass right up the ice to Flogger. Flogger cuts wide, goes through the neutral zone, gets it popped off his stick, but now he just backhands it back down low. Oh, centering pass. Flogger puts it over the net. Pickering with the puck. Now Flogger down low. Sent out. That should be an icing. It might not make it. It will be an icing if it makes it. And it does. Fisher to take the draw. Fisher wins it back to Blaine. Blaine cross ice. It's intercepted from Fisher's pass. Sent in wide of the goal, behind the goal. Blaine pushes his guy wide. Steals that puck. Now Fisher gets it. Fisher's going to take it out of the zone, through the neutral zone. Gets hooked. And Carshield's going to go to the power play. So we're going to keep Fisher, Springer, Barth out with Pickering and Blaine. Face off, won by the Nor'easters, sent down all the way down the ice. Blaine's going to have to go back and pick that up. Blaine takes it around his own net. It's just going to steal it and go down, cuts wide. puts his shoulder down, cuts wide, keeps going. Blaine gets tied up into the wall. Fisher steals that puck away now. Fisher takes it around, sends a pass back to Barth. Barth over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine cross ice to Barth. Barth takes a shot. Saved by the goalie. 53 seconds left here on this power play for Carshield. Face off. Controlled by Carshield. They're going to give a penalty. And Carshield's going to go down to we're going to send out Stanley and Berryman on the PK. Pickering's going to, or not on the PK, on 4-on-4, I'm sorry. Pickering goes forward with it. Pickering sends a pass back to Stanley. Stanley takes a quick shot from the point, wide of the goal. Blaine takes the puck down low into the corner. Now their defenseman's going to pick it up and try to skate it out of the zone. They're going to come through the neutral zone, get the red line, dump it in deep. Puck goes into the corner. Blaine pins his guy into the wall. They come away with it. Good diving play by Stanley. Nor'easters control in their own zone. 4 seconds left in the penalty to Nor'easters. Now they are on a 40-second power play. Puck thrown in on goal for an offensive zone faceoff. Faceoff, quick shot. Hudson, quick shot saved by the goalie. Kaiser picked it up right in the slot, took another shot, and it was blocked wide. No, Given took the first shot, then Ty got the rebound. Nor'easters are going to bring it in. Onside, Lacasse picks it up, takes it to the corner. Lacasse just plays off the wall, not out though. Now out to the point, working back. Good sliding block by Miller. And Miller blocks it into the bench. And that does it for the PK, the PK. So we are back to even. Pitcher to take the draw. Nor'easters control, take a shot. It's blocked by either Flogger or Rouse. Goes to the corner, Ridgway there. Now pitcher pushes his guy off. Now Ridgway pushes his guy to the wall. Sent out to the point. JR trying to square up to that. Shot through everybody, went wide. JR gets a stick on that shot. Now Ridgway's just going to flip it up out of the zone. Flogger's going to try to put pressure on their player. Now sent out. Cross ice, intercepted by JR. And Carshield's going to go back to the penalty kill for a rough to Flogger. So Carshield back to the penalty kill. 10-18 here in the second period. Face off one back to their point. Now down to the half wall. Hudson makes the save. Knocked away by Blaine as the rebound. Nor'easters walk it up the wall. Now they catch it at their blue line. Walk down, out to the point again. Quick shot. Hudson makes the save. Blaine pushes it out to Fisher, and Fisher's going to get out of the zone with it. And Fisher just pushes it all the way down, bounces over the goalie's stick. Springer gets to that puck first. Springer just tries to tie that puck up into the wall. 55 seconds left here on this penalty kill. Long stretch pass. That will be an icing call, and that will go all the way down to the offensive zone. Miller to take the draw. Miller wins it back to Pickering. Pickering throws it down into the corner. Kaiser down low there. Now we're going to... Nor'easters are going to bring it through the neutral zone. Miller putting pressure. Pickering tries to push his guy out. He puts his guy into the wall on the end boards. Cut to the middle. Good stick by Pickering, and Pickering just throws it into the Nor'easters bench. 19 seconds left here on this penalty to Flogger. .906 left in the period. Face off one back by Carshield, sent out to the point, not out though. Miller works it. That shot hits the own player, so he blocked it for us. 6 seconds left. Long shot. Hudson makes the save, but it rebound goes right to their player on the back door, and goal.
All 3 goals have been scored on penalty. Gotta stay out of the box.
Stanley takes the draw. Face off one by the Nor'easters. They control in the neutral zone. Now they flip up. Berryman gets it over to Stanley. Stanley takes a shot. It's blocked into the legs of their defenseman. Puck. Lacoste pushes that puck down low. Puck. Berryman gets the puck slid off his stick. Now gets thrown right in front of the goal. Their defense is just going to cycle down low. Up the wall it goes. Given intercepts. Given tries to get it deep. It doesn't, and goes the other way. And now it's going to go back, and Lacoste has to defend back in his own zone. Lacoste goes into the corner, rims the puck around the boards. JR seals the boards off, catches it, works it up towards the blue line, still not out. Now Nor'easters bring it back in. Rimmed off the end boards. Given picks it up. Given sends a pass off the wall, out of the zone. Berryman's going to try to chip it around a guy, doesn't get around, and now it's going to go back the other way. Dumped in behind the goal. Given has to go back and pick that up in the corner. Now Lacoste battles. Stanley going over to the far corner. Cycle down low. Carshield just looks slow at this point in time. Puck slid off of Gibbons. Saved by Hudson, and Hudson's going to cover. Good play by Fisher. Fisher gets it over to Springer. Springer's going to take that puck wide through the neutral zone. Barth's driving the net. Puck tries to go down low, hits a guy, and comes all the way back out down below the goal line of Carshield. Ridgway picks it up, fans on that attempt. Now he gets it up to Fisher. Fisher picks that puck up, gets the puck up to Springer. Springer tries to get it off the wall, and now he gets it back to Fisher. Fisher's just going to go through the neutral zone, goes wide, leaves it for Barth. Barth cuts in, takes a shot, saved by their goalie. Now Nor'easters are going to bring it right back out. Long dump in, cross ice. Rowles rides his guy into the boards. Fisher picks it up behind the net. Fisher cycles down low to Rowles, and Rowles sends a pass up for Springer. Springer doesn't catch that, and it goes out into the neutral zone, and it gets turned over by Ridgway. Skates across his defensive zone, sends a pass up to Barth. Barth cross ice too far in front of Springer this time. Springer goes in hard into the corner, gets pushed off the puck though. Now Barth, now puck comes out. Pitcher tries to keep that puck in. Pitcher's going to take a holding penalty. Nope, got away with it. Centering pass, Springer's stick knocks that out. Flogger's in on the forecheck. Puck goes all the way down. Now brought in. Walked around our defenseman, shot over the net. Thank God. Pitcher's going to pick that up. Pitcher's going to go all the way down, slides it over to Miller. Miller fans on the centering attempt. Pitcher gets that puck back down low, though. Now Miller fighting. Miller gets to that puck first, sends a pass out to Pickering. Pickering, centering pass for Flogger. Flogger tips it, goes over the net, out to Blaine. Blaine steals that puck back away, sends it back down to Flogger. Flogger tied up on the end boards. Flogger looking, gets hit from behind, nothing. Miller plays it over to Pitcher. Pitcher puts it off the toe of the goalie. Out to Blaine on the point. Blaine takes a quick shot wide of the goal on purpose by Miller. Pitcher was down there. Out to Flogger, bouncing in the center. Now puck's taken over by Nor'easters and then just flipped out of the zone. Pickering just flips it right back in. As our forwards change, now the pass up the wall by Nor'easters. Miller putting pressure on them. Blaine lifts the stick, preventing that pass to be completed. Now Pickering off the boards and out of the zone. Miller skates onto that one, and Miller's going to go up into the zone, takes a quick shot, deflects off the defenseman's toe. Now it goes down in the corner. Stanley down there along with Kaiser, who recovered that puck. Stanley just plays it cross ice into some space. Berryman down there now. Stanley and Berryman team to get that. They got it. They got it. They got it. Oh, they call. All right. They're evening it up. 3:11 left here in this second period. Box worker working to clear the penalties off the board, as it was 5-on-5. There it goes. So pitcher Bielstein Simpson, Lacoste, and Gibbon. Face off, won by Nor'easters. They're going to have an odd man break. JR does a good job of getting back on that. Now JR is going to pick that puck up, get it out of the zone. JR sidesteps a hit. Long shot deflected by Gibbon's stick. The toss goes down low and picks that up. Pitcher's going to pick it up. Pitcher sends it off the boards up with Bielstein. Bielstein's going to try to skate it out. Gets kind of hooked. No call. Long shot. Hudson makes the save. That back door was open again. Now pitcher just pushes it out. Long pass. Ridgway intercepts that in the neutral zone. Ridgway. Bielstein intercepts that. Sends it up to Barth. Barth goes in with Fisher. Barth looking. Takes a shot right into the legs. Slap shot by Ridgway. Oh! Loose puck. It was right on the doorstep. Now long stretch pass. That should be an icing, and it will be. Minute 47 left here in this second period. Barth, Fisher, Springer, Rowles, Ridgway. Face off one directly on goal. Goalie covers, and we'll do it again. This time one back to Springer. Springer gets pinned on the wall by two guys. Now the puck gets thrown out. Fisher's going to go back and get that. Rowles has it. Rowles sends it over to Barth. Barth bobbles it a little bit. Puck comes over to Rowles. Rowles sends it over to Ridgway. It bounces on him. Back to Rowles. Rowles sends a pass up to Fisher. Fisher sends it over to Springer. Springer drops for Barth. Barth misplays it. We're going to take a penalty on so we're going to go to the power play for the last minute and 8 of this period and 22 of the next. Carshield looking to even this game up. Face off. One back to Blaine. Blaine walks over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine fakes a shot, sends a pass too far for Miller. Mike gets tied up behind the goal line. Mike comes away with it though, and pitcher Pickering helps clean that up. Pickering cuts to the middle. Pickering's looking for a passing attempt. Now Nor'easter is able to clear it all the way down the ice. Blaine's going to have to go back and pick that up. Blaine rims it all the way around. Miller's going to get to that puck up to Flogger. Flogger cross ice to Pickering. Pickering brings it in on goal, on side. Cuts to the middle. Shot over the goal. Out to Blaine on the point. Blaine back to Miller. Miller's pass gets not deflected. Pickering sends it up to Pitcher. Pitcher gets it knocked off his stick. Miller fights to get there. Now pitcher gets back to that. Pitcher tries to take it back in to the behind the goal, and that's going to do it for the period. 6 seconds left. Sends a pass up to Miller, and that does it for that period. And 22 seconds left on the power play when we come back. All right, so we got a 5-on-3 for 22 seconds. 5-on-3 for 22 seconds. We have, looks like we got Fisher, Springer, Lacoste, Schrader, and Pickering. So 3 defensemen out right now. Currently, Fisher can't win that face-off, and now, yep, they're going to throw it all the way down. Blaine catches that pass and is just going to turn up ice, send it up to Springer. Fisher. Blaine gets down low. Blaine cycles down to Fisher. Why? 'So goalie covers that shot. Face off. Won by Carshield. Blaine sends it over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine over to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Now Pickering back to Blaine again. Lacoste working. Lacoste cycles with Blaine. Blaine cycles off the boards with Fisher. Fisher back out to Lacoste. Lacoste back to Pickering. Pickering back to Fisher. Fisher takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. 31 seconds left here on the power play. Face off. Kind of called a draw. Tied up in the corner now. Miller, Flogger, and Pitcher down low. 17 seconds left. The puck tied up down low. Kill most of this penalty off. Sent out. Miller able to glove that puck down. Penalty is over. Flogger down low to Pitcher. Pitcher out to Pickering. Pickering takes a shot off the glove of the goalie and into the netting.
Let's go, boys. This line's been good. Let's keep it up.
Stanley, Kaiser, Berryman, Ridgway, Rouse. One back to Rouse. Rouse walks, takes a shot, sends it down into the corner. Kaiser's going to get to that puck. Kaiser cycles it. Berryman and Kaiser run into each other. Puck gets tied up on the end boards. Puck comes out, slides right in front of the net. It's loose still, though. Now it gets sent out. Ridgway's going to pick that up out by the blue line. Walks to the outside, sends a shot towards the net. Back out to Ridgway again. Ridgway takes another shot, looking for a deflection. Berryman gets to that puck first. Berryman fights from his knees, comes away with the puck. Now Berryman working. Berryman still working, sends it back down to Stanley. Stanley out to Ridgway. Ridgway bounces off his skate and out of the zone, but Rouse is there. Rouse is good defense by Rouse as he doesn't bite on the move. Nor'easters send it back in. Now the puck hit the glass behind the bench. It's in the zone. So ref blew the whistle for no reason. So now we have a face-off that they didn't know where it was supposed to be. Entry denied by Lacoste and Flogger. Pass back up to Given. Lacoste has it in his skates. Now he passes it up to Flogger. Can't catch that pass, and now it sends out. Gets sent back in. Pitcher pushes his guy against the wall, and he's hurt. Refs are discussing, but it can't be a penalty. Face off. Controlled by Carshield. Given's going to go for a skate and take it forward. Given gets it knocked off his stick and now it's sent out of the zone. Pitcher's going to pick it up. Pitcher just throws it in. Doesn't get it deep, though, and now it comes back out. Given defends. Now it turned over. Shot saved by Hudson. Glove down. And it's going to be a frozen puck.
Hit right there. We have not hit that ball this game.
No.
Like, I don't know if we've had a genuine outside penalty for that.
Going to send Fisher, Springer, Barth, Pickering, Schrader out. Face off one right back to right back to their player. He takes a quick shot. Hudson makes the save. That, again, same thing happened. But this time they did not get a clean shot off. Good play by Fisher. Fisher putting pressure on their player. Knocked away by Blaine. Now Fisher back down, takes the puck away, and Fisher's going to exit the zone, sends a pass up to Barth. Barth sends it down into the corner, doesn't get it deep. Now he does. Pickering down low. Pickering brings it back towards the blue line, sends a pass out to Blaine. Blaine works, takes a shot, deflection in front, just wide. Barth overskates that puck. Pickering throws it back down low. Springer takes a hit, gets pinned against the wall. Now he gets taken down. Fisher there now as well. Puck bounces out to Pickering. Pickering nowhere to go with the puck, just tosses it in, and it's going to be brought out by the Nor'easters. Shot wide of the goal. Taken around, Pickering defending. And we're going to have pitcher, Ridgway, Flogger, Miller, Rawls. Puck goes down. Saved by Hudson off the paddle with his stick. Out to the point, quick shot. Hudson made the save again. Mike off the boards, hits the glass stanchion and goes right back to the middle. It was an unfortunate bounce. Ridgway does a good job defending. Now out to the blue line, caught down by their defenseman and sent back down low. Down below the goal line. Cuts to the middle. Rouse is going to pick that up. Rouse sends a pass over to Miller. Miller's got a partial break. Kid's going to catch up with Miller. Now gets rimmed around. Rouse picks that up and throws it. Miller cycles down low for Pitcher. Pitcher gets pinned against the wall. Flogger with it. Flogger out to Lacoste. Lacoste walks, takes a shot, hits his own guy. Puck in front. Pitcher got a stick on that and slid it just wide of the goalpost. Lacoste gloves that down in the neutral zone and leaves it for Pitcher. Lacoste gets spun around. That should have been a penalty as Lacoste was hooked. Givens has to go back, pick that puck up. Pass sent up to Berryman. Berryman has to take it back. Gets slid off his stick. Now good pressure by Noah and Kaiser. Now Stanley comes away with it. Stanley slides it over to Kaiser. It's in his skates. Nobody knows where it's at. Then a shot off the mask of the goalie, and it falls right at his feet, and he covers it. 8:09 left here in this period. Clearing attempt, got out as it bounced over Lacoste's stick. Givens, good back check by Noah. Great back check by Noah as he was able to get to that guy that caught the puck. Deflection high off of Berryman's stick over the net. Now Nor'easters cut back to the middle. Noah is going to get an interference call. And Carshield's going to go back to the penalty kill. Face off, one out to the point. Quick shot. Hudson makes the save. Back down low. Out to the point again. Back to the half wall. Shot off the crossbar and out. Not in. Down low, below the goal line. Cross ice. Blaine knocks that puck away. Now Logger gets over to that. Mike chips it around. Mike has a break. Mike cuts to the middle. Shot wide of the goal. 36 seconds left on the penalty kill. Nor'easters bring it back in. Take it around the net. Ridgway gets knocked down in front. Now a D-to-D pass. Shot blocked in front by Rouse. Hudson makes the save. Hudson makes multiple saves. Now Springer just flips it down. 10 seconds left here on the penalty. Fisher comes away with that. Fisher. Yeah! Fisher ties it up shorthanded. Face off into the zone all the way down. Springer with that puck. Now out to Fish looking for a second one. Springer now down below the goal line, working hard. Fisher comes away with it. Good Lord. The ref has another premature whistle. I guess the net was off this time. Puck back to Given. Given takes a shot. Hits the kid in the skates. That one hurt. Back out to Given. Given works it down low. Springer works to this net. Loose. And it's going to be
Good job, Christopher. Good job, Michael.
covered by the goalie. 5:31 left here in this game. Face off. Won by the Nor'easters. Taken out of the zone. Lacoste defends. Sent in behind the goal. Gibbon's going to pick it up. Gibbon sends it off the end boards. Not out. Stanley picks that up and cleans it up. Berryman chips that in deep. Berryman puts pressure. Shot towards the net. Kaiser looked at defending it or deflecting it. Now Stanley. Now Lacoste steals that. Lacoste moves forward. Berryman has it. Berryman shot. Blocker save. Up into the air. Back to Gibbon. Gibbon takes a shot. Oh! Off the stick of the goalie. Lacoste down low. Now thrown all the way down. That should be an icing. It's not going to go far enough. Gibbon picks it up. Gibbon sends a long pass up to Kaiser. Kaiser can't catch that one. Nor'easters. Good play by Brock. Brock dumped in. Pickering goes back and picks it up. Pickering plays it over to Lacoste. Lacoste intercepted on goal. Hit Caleb up in the chest, way high. Mm-hmm. 4:04 left here in this game. Fisher gets tossed from the faceoff circle. Kaiser, quick shot deflected wide by Fisher. Great save by Hudson. Pitcher, draw one. Blaine flips that out. Out! Out! Blaine picks it up. Blaine's just going to go. Blaine dishes over to Flogger. Flogger gets the puck in. Gets sent in deep. Miller down low. Miller gets to that puck first. Sends it back out. Pitcher pushes that puck down low. Flogger now down there. Flogger fighting. Flogger gets it to Miller. Miller gets pushed against the end boards. Now puck comes out to Pickering. Pickering sends it towards the net. Now Nor'easters are going to exit the zone. Blaine intercepts that. Now it's going to get brought back in. Good play by Pickering to help clean that up. Now down low. Pitcher. Long shot. Hudson with the save. 2:53 left here in this game. He's telling him to get up. Shot wide. Nor'easters taking it around. Fisher defends. Out to the point. Long shot. Hudson pushes it to the post or to the corner. Springer gets that puck out. Barth puts pressure on them. Long stretch pass. Clock! She's not even watching. She's looking at her phone. Come on, boys. Let's go. Good save by Hudson. Fisher rims off the glass and out. Sent back in.
He just goes like this, and the kid just goes.
Well, and that's why he told him, get up. The refs just straight up said, get up. Face off, tied up. Springer comes away with it. Gets pushed to the corner. Fisher down low. Out to Blaine. Blaine walks down. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Cross-ice pass for Barth. Barth back to Pickering. Pickering up for Blaine. Blaine plays it between his legs. Gets it slid off his stick, but now he gets it back. Blaine gets tied up into the end boards now. Fisher picks that puck up, goes around the end boards. Minute 20 left in this game. Loose puck. Not deep, though. Sent in, but not deep. Now it's going to be... Blaine plays that up to Fisher. Fisher slides it over to Springer. Springer drops for Barth. Barth fans on it. Back to Given. Given takes a shot. Blocker save. Fisher gets... Timeout. Coach, timeout. Thank you. Carshield's going to take a timeout. 48.4 seconds left. Offensive zone faceoff. All right, here goes 48 seconds. We're going to send out pitcher, Flogger, Miller, Schrader, Pickering. Ref says it's okay. Now pitcher goes in and takes the draw. Pitcher controls that after player fall down. Miller keeps that puck in. Flogger takes a quick shot. Deflected high. Pickering throws that puck right back down low. Miller's going to get over to that puck. Miller tries to send it up, breaks his stick. That's an unfortunate, as his stick got caught in the Zam door. Pickering. Miller throws that down. It's going to be an icing. Well, 12.8 seconds left.
Let's go. Be ready, Caleb. Good job.
Oh, shit. Oh. You got. Thank you. You got to fall on it. 100%. Fisher wins that draw, and that is the game. So, after 5 games, Carshield finishes with 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 ties. Oh, we are going to go to overtime. Looks like we're going to go to. Oh, nope. What are they doing? We're waiting to see what's going on here. Don't know if it's going to be a overtime or what this is going to do is probably make a few people really tight on their flights.
Let's just make a decision. Because a 3-on-3 overtime generally goes pretty good. Well, and also it's 9:06. I don't know how long we have the ice for.
Yeah. So we are going to go to an overtime, it looks like. Not.
Overtime or shoot? OT, right?
Looks like it's going to be an OT.
I just need to know when to mark this as an OT or shoot. It's either SO or OT. Just want to know. That's what I'm like. Let's go. I don't care what it is. Just move it. He's prepping like it's OT, so I'm assuming it's OT. We haven't hit OT in 3-on-2 in a minute.
Oh, and that's it. We're not playing at all. So yes, after 5 games, Carshield finishes 1-2-2. So we will be back at it Thursday versus the Blues from Centene Ice Center. Hopefully,